Here's everything you need to know to get up to speed on the latest developments with Bitcoin and cryptocurrency. And yes, that is a nod to it was Donut Media, but then James left and they've got all their drama. But guess what? I'm Vosk, you're on the VoskCoin YouTube channel. I'm still here, so let's dig into this crazy crypto.
I fucking love that shit, man.
Bitcoin miner Marathon Digital plans to buy $250 million private note sale. To do what? To fund Bitcoin buying. With 6-month interest payments maturing September 1st, 2031. So they're either going to bankroll that or they're going to go bankrupt along the way. And it's interesting, right? Probably heard about this one already, but we need to cover it here no matter what. Is they fined Ripple $125 million. This ends the never-ending lawsuit that they've been involved with, the securities law violations, right? The long-running SEC Securities and Exchange Committee case against XRP, Ripple Labs. This is huge for cryptocurrency. This just completely opens the door for Ripple being relevant again. And on the heels of that, Ripple's new RLUSD stablecoin begins testing on XRP, Ledger, and Ethereum. Like, this is possibly the rebirth of XRP because let's be honest, it has been pretty irrelevant the last few years, and their hands have been tied due to these lawsuits. I mean, if you're under attack for being a security, among other things, you can't keep doing things, developing things, trying things, whatever. You're busy spending millions and millions of dollars in the good old U.S. court system, because that's protected investors so well over the years. That's sarcasm. It doesn't do anything good. Markets. X-Bank of Japan official rules out another rate hike this year. If we take this as true, that's big, right? They raised rates for the first time in over a decade, destabilizing global markets, including Bitcoin. If you didn't follow this was a big factor in basically the global dump. Blast founder Pac-Man says why current crypto cycle hasn't played out like previous cycles. What does that mean? A lot of this cycle has been driven by ETFs, he says, by pressure. So this cycle hasn't really played out like previous cycles because it hasn't really been a cycle in the sense of fundamental technology changes. Industry shifting changes in previous cycles include ICOs, right? Initial coin offerings, the launch of Uniswap, the invention of NFTs, and their crazy popularity hype cycle, right? These real cycles spearhead a fresh rotation of capital around major cryptocurrencies and new asset classes such as NFTs. But the struggling NFT market to find new adoption, someone will need to create a new twist on existing NFTs, right? Similar to how NFTs put a twist on fungible tokens. NFT marketplace that he launched, Blur, is preparing for its big project, blah, blah. Ethereum Layer 2 Network Blast launched early access 2023, has a TVL total value locked of almost $1 billion, lower than its June 6 peak of $2.3 billion. And the block's basically an investor in Blast, so they'd love you to hear about it. No affiliation here. It's interesting because, like, I put this in the video because I wanted to talk about it a little bit more than just the article synopsis. And this cycle has been weird. Like, it hasn't been like previous cycles. It's been like a build up, things trend upwards, some nasty drawbacks, crazy bubble hype. Is crypto a bubble? You know, every news line is that, and then it ends up being a bubble around that time period. But you know, all cryptocurrencies that are any good and still relevant and all hit new all-time highs in those cycles, right? Every half-decent crypto hit a new all-time high 2017, 2018. Every half-decent crypto hit a new all-time high around 2021. So you would think if we have another parabolic bull run, every half-decent crypto would hit a new all-time high around a certain period. Most cryptocurrencies have not hit a new all-time high since 2021 if they were around them. Of course, there are exceptions and so forth. But as far as altcoins, they haven't had a cycle. It's just been Plan B Bitcoin the whole way. And a cryptocurrency that has stood out big time, 2017, 2018, and 2021, and so much development of these cycles really was on and around Ethereum. Well, I spoiled it. This coin, Ethereum, has been incredibly lackluster. Interestingly, despite the market turbulent. Several crypto funds continue to focus on fundamentals with strong bullish stance, like Solana. All right. Joe McCann, founder, CEO, and CIO of Asymmetric Financial, told the block that they are managing 8-figure assets and they are overweight on Solana. And they have owned exactly 0 ETH all year and see absolutely no reason to own it moving forward. They believe that Solana will continue to outperform Ethereum. Ethereum's been disappointing over the last year. We look at the data as of today, it's up 45%. That's not the worst return in the world, right? There's been the ETF launch, which, to be honest, we all thought would see bigger results. Compare that to Bitcoin, it's up twice as much. In the last 2 bull runs, Ethereum has significantly outperformed Bitcoin at the right time as far as returns go. And I mean, it makes sense. This is a $1 trillion market cap, right? Ethereum, absolutely monstrosity, right? At 300 billion, but still pales in comparison to Bitcoin. I still have some ETH. I think that the second people start really counting this out and starting to kind of give up on Ethereum, that's going to be, of course, the moment where it just starts to move like crazy. I'm still in my ETH position, and we'll see where it goes for whatever that's worth. I also bought into Bitcoin and Ethereum ETFs. I think that that's a nice, easy way to get some more dirty dollars deployed into the market on different platforms. Russia officially legalizes cryptocurrency mining. Their president, Vladimir Putin, officially enacted a new law legalizing mining, effective no later than November 1st, 2024. On the flip side, the United States of America's president, Joe Biden, and his immediate staff have been actively attacking cryptocurrency and Bitcoin and even Bitcoin mining, for the entirety of that term. Cleanspark ordered 7.3 exahash of S21 XP Bitcoin miners. They raised $365 million in Q2 and bought corporate private jet for $10.8 million. Kind of sounds like Core Scientific. Did you guys really need a private jet for $10.8 million? I have some Cleanspark stock, and I see headlines like this, and I'm like, man, I need to be looking to take profits soon. I don't like that. Their delivery is set to arrive in 2 batches of 13,000 units each, October and November. That is a huge hash rate bump, jet stuff aside. So we'll see. Interesting. If you want to get an S21 XP, check out our video sponsor, Coin Mining Central, who we are an affiliate with them. Please use our link, and more importantly, use our code VoskCoin to save some coin. And yeah, they have all kinds of other miners on there. But on the topic of what we're talking about, me and you can be like little mini Cleansparks. Maybe we won't get a private jet. We could buy a drone, and then we could get ourselves a couple S21 XPs. Maybe that'd be cool. Speaking of drones and videos and fast things, I'm going to be on track with Grid Life in the Bitcoin Supra. So just, after trying to have fun, fly the Bitcoin flag. If you guys want to tune in with that, it'll be live stream. So I'll post on, social media and stuff if you guys want to tune in and see if I can get it done. As far as my race prep goes, it's just one of those days. This was actually yesterday. Posted it this morning, but I snapped the wheel stud. That's fun. Of course, it's on the front too, which is going to be more important. But yeah, I'm trying to get that figured out before this event comes up. Bad news for Monero, sort of. Binance will start converting Monero to USDC on September 2nd as part of its delisting. There's never really any good news coming in about Monero, but Monero never really seems to care. It's been trading like just straight flat over the last year, which, given the fact that they haven't really gotten good news, that's not a bad thing. That's not bad performance. Binance isn't the monster that it used to be. It was so critical for markets. Don't get me wrong, it's still huge, right? But if we go and look at Monero, we look at the 24-hour volume on it, we can see that Binance is already off of here. All right, so you see a lot of exchanges that you may recognize. The most notable one here for US citizens is Kraken. So Kraken's still doing $2 million in XMR trading volume. That's cool, and that is good enough for me. And speaking of exchanges, Kaspa would just do so well to have better exchange support, unless their price is total BS and propped up by these crappy exchanges and market making, which it's kind of like, maybe that's what's really going on, right? I know I probably just offended some Kaspa fanatics. But the point here being is some people have had their cryptocurrency, their Kaspa, locked up in Tradeogre for months, even possibly like close to a year. No communication, no response to tickets, nothing. They just ignored and keep listing new cryptocurrencies. Why it happened, we don't even need to talk about the potential, UTXO errors and whatever. The bottom line is it's unacceptable behavior, especially to just have no acknowledgement of it, no, anything. And no matter what I do, some people have reportedly gotten some out. No matter what I do here, though, I'm getting error withdrawal failed on every attempt. So this is news, not great news at the moment. Apparently there's some way to earn Bitcoin by listening to podcasts these days. So I know a lot of people are big into podcasts, and there's a growing pile of mobile games. Pay small amounts of Bitcoin as you play. Bitcoin miner space Y, rewards through the Lightning Network. Fountain is a fully featured podcast app that supports all the same shows you might listen through Apple's podcast app and other alternatives, but they offer some unique features like the ability to share users, or follow users, share clips, and financially support participating shows, which is interesting. The last one could really draw on Bitcoiners because it can help foster a Bitcoin community and so forth. So we'll see where it goes, but they have this earning icon at the bottom of the listening screen. I'd love to see more things like this, right? Before you know it, we'll see listen to earn concept and all kinds of projects, whatever. A lot of these things could be easily abused, so that's a difficult thing to navigate. You can see, earn some satoshis down there in these screenshots. So it's interesting. It's interesting, but it's not all sunshines and rainbows, my friends. The SEC subpoenaed 3 crypto VCs, venture capitalists, right? So while we haven't heard a lot about things like this recently, this is why this is a bit more notable. There's been a big crypto crackdown over the last couple years, and we'll have to see kind of where this goes. The chief investment officer of Black Tower Capital said in a podcast the agency is investigating crypto VCs. They targeted Justin Sun, Do Kwon. They sued Binance and Coinbase, and that Uniswap, a decentralized exchange, is a target of pending litigation. Basically, that means that they are finalizing a charge that they are hitting you with. It's not an investigation. It's like, hey, we're going to be charging you soon. Just wanted you to know that. That's all I got today on Vosk. You're on the VoskCoin YouTube channel. If you like this content, please subscribe. Let me know down in the comments if there's anything you thought I missed or you want me to cover on future videos. Crypto is a crazy pace, and I hope that our content here on the channel can help just facilitate you staying up to speed, up to date on all this stuff, because it is a lot to keep up with. I do this full time in addition to working on our mining farm, and we have a team that works on this. So that's a very cool, unique advantage that we have, and that's why I try to condense hours and hours of research into, say, 10-20 minute video. So if you like it, all I ask is you just subscribe, hit the thumbs up, leave a comment, stick around. I'll see you on the next one, hopefully. Goodbye.